Alright, so let's try this again. I've made some changes.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Okay,
Here we go again.
I
They
don't know
don't
where I'm
request
going.
uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
I know, I need to be turning soon. I passed it, that's okay. 'Cause I have no idea what I'm doing except running into
That's
shit.
coming out of your wages, not mine.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. I hate driving. I hate driving in games. And this is why I don't. Okay. Nope. Shit!
What are you doing to this car?
Destroying it because I can't drive in video games. I'm terrible at it. A lot. Shit. I might have to get my duckling to do this. Got her. Yay.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Assholes. Assholes.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Huh. Okay.
Look at this junk.
Okay, this is... Oh my god, okay. Controls are gonna be wonky.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
No. Not yet. I'm looking. Fucker.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
I'm getting there. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
See, I don't think that's true. See, ideally, if I were looking for my... Supposed to be like... Well, that's fun.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Let's stand.
Junk.
Oh, hey, look. Figured out how to run. Cigarette butt.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Okay. Well, this is an alleyway. I'm not terribly surprised. What's das?
I doubt it.
Looks like a paintbrush. Another bottle of beer.
Circumstantial.
Yep. Nothing to actually say it belonged. It's alright. Alright, so... This is gonna get... Hello. Found it.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Wonder if I can go through this. I'll probably have to go up.
The gun's up on the roof, right?
Yeah.
So we need to find a way up.
Yeah, I know. I want to make sure there's nothing left down here. God damn it. Move towards a drain pipe? They want me to climb a fucking drain pipe? Are you fucking kidding?
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Oops. I get back up. Need confirmation. I don't need it.
Nothing significant.
Alright, good. He wants me to climb up a fucking drain pipe. Are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck does that? Apparently 1940s.
Building
cops.
looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
Probably on the wrong building. And I am, but... No,
How
I'm
you
on the
doing,
right
Cole?
building. Okay.
Found it yet?
Yeah. I'm double checking shit, right?
I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Full, yep,
Two
shells.
rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
You just put your prints all over it, dude.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Yeah, okay.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Probably missing something. Alright, let's try this driving thing. Not really sure I want to use the siren or the handbrake.
Go straight. Stay on this road.
Okay. You the boss. Boss. Ah! Fuck! I hate driving.
Look out!
I hate driving in games.
Right here.
Okay. Hopefully I'll get better. I doubt it, but we can hope, right?
That's coming out of your wages, not mine.
Yeah.
Take the next left.
Okay. Coming through.
Go straight.
We made it with only 2 minor accidents.
So what next?
Have a word with the owner. He ought to have the guy who bought the weapon registered.
Gold-handled weapons.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Pat.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies
And now
are only
your
available
fingerprints
special
are
order.
all over it.
Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
There it is.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder. 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
All right. No, I don't. Okay, so that's all you're gonna let me do in here. All right.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Apparently I need to go back. Man, really wish they wouldn't make me drive. Dude, you gonna get in the car? Okay, apparently not.
Shit!
Thank you. If I mentioned. Love it. Oh, God. Yeah. That's bad. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Terrible at driving. Shit. These video games, it's so much more difficult. Okay, better. Right, I left my partner. Okay, come on.
Not a care in the world.
Nope. Not a bit. Oops. Not exactly want to do that. You know, some people really enjoy this portion of games. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. My coordination's not that good. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Right, I need to be on the right side of the road. I don't fucking care. It gets me where I need to go. Oh, shit. Yes, I'm driving on the sidewalk. Don't judge me. There it is. Okay.
Talk about this.
Right, so. Arrow. Wrong button. Wrong button. Right button. Okay. So this map. So honestly, I should be able to just go down Central to 6th over to Mateo. In theory. How bad are my statistics? Okay.
Bird gets the worm, but the second mouse.
Alright, so down Central. Not Central, this isn't Central, but it works. Cause okay, down here. Oops. Wrong button. So I'm coming up on Central, I guess.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Shit.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
We're just gonna go back and I'm gonna check shit because I'm paranoid like that. Uh-oh. Must plug in the laptop. Ah, that's cold. Okay. So where am I? Did I go the wrong way? There I am. Okay. No, I am going the right way for a change. It's gonna be really bad when I start to play Watch Dogs. I really have to have the duckling do Dude, I was here first.
Careful!
Okay, I'm on Mateo. So far so good. Except I'm on the wrong side. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Hey, look at that. I arrived in one piece. I just want to have another look around. Just because. Bottle. Probably nothing.
Seems irrelevant.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that, but... Okay.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering around.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Well then. Alright. No, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. Shit. No, no, no.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of
And
specializing?
I can't figure out if there's a way to skip
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon.
this shit. Probably not.
I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering around.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Probably nothing.
Maybe if... No.
Nothing.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
You want to pay this Schroeder character a visit, don't you? Let's roll.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just paranoid about leaving clues behind. Fucking, okay. Already looked at all this shit. And nothing over here. Okay, so fairly certain now. I have gotten. I'm not gonna go even with the fairy. I'm going to say okay. Let's go talk to Schroeder. Or something like that. Location. Nope. Okay, set his destination.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
11 tail 49, did you receive 11 tail 49?
Hell yeah! No driving for me. Fuck that noise. Shit. Cola King.
Advice?
We need Schroeder's apartment number.
Alright. So. Schroeder's in apartment 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2. Any ideas?
You want to pay this Schroeder character a visit, don't you? Let's roll.
Milk bottles.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
You ready, tough guy?
That was a very bad... Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Put my hat back on.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
It's not really how I wanted that to go. I mean...
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
I do not want to be driving. Turning, get out of my way. Okay, so I only hit the one car. Of course, to be unfair, my fingers were
Make it
on
quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Okay. Yeah, I shot everybody. Right. Exit cover.
Why is nobody covering me?
Because I shot them already, you dumbass!
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Wait,
That's it? We got them all?
am I supposed
I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Was I supposed to kill them?
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
He's not wrong.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
Obviously, Wendell does.
Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
The drain pipe would not hold the both of them.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Well, then you shouldn't have been a fuck.
I've done my time.
Then what you
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Ah, fuck. And now I'm all confused.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Shit. Nope, not there. Fuck. Where'd he go? Oh!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Monday.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Probably not.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Pearl earrings. Oh.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person. We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
What are we finding?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Okay.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Okay.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Yeah.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Intuition points are gained as your experience and rank use to aid your investigation. need to go to... Wait, no. Shit! Wrong button. Fuck. Alright, so I'm gonna look around here. Alright, so nothing appears to be on the inside. Fuck.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Sisters shouldn't marry.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry. Jesus Christ.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okay.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Okay. Wrong button.
You know the way. You can drive.
No more driving for me. Okay.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu! Get back here!
Food wasn't great. Show real nice.
Fuck.
Too late, Kalu!
Not a man alive can make this job.
Shit. Not supposed to shoot him. Got it.
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Get in the way!
Kalu, get back here!
Can I get a bowl of that chili?
Shit! That's not what I meant. Oops.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu, get back here!
Don't want to pull out my gun.
My class battery. Now I'm waiting table.
I think you could get him.
Too late, Kalu!
As I ran into a tree.
This ranger is crazy.
Shit! Oops. I keep shooting the fucker. Didn't mean to. Didn't mean to.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu, get back here!
Be careful. He looks.
Stop or I will shoot! Too late, Kalu! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from.
Yeah.
But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
No.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
No, we
How
can't.
are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
I don't know why I'm bothering to try to help you here, Mr. Kalu. I could stand in front of the grand jury and say that you showed no remorse. The defendant is a cold-blooded killer.
Very good, boy chick. Kiss my ass. I know what you're doing. I think I'll wait for my lawyer to get here before I make any kind of statement. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
So I told you this was a bad idea.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store.
See if I can
You
get it
put
right this
5
time.
rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Fuck.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Okay. I did things out of order, so I don't...
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Yeah.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
He actually kind of reminds me of an attorney I used to work
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
He does not look all that thrilled with, you know, the fact that his boss is trying to get him promoted and shit. In fact, he hasn't looked real happy about a lot of this shit. Oh, prepare for reassignment. Here we go. So that was the tutorial. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. It's alright, though.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What
What's that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into place for me.
Alrighty, okay. Wrong button.
I'm gonna make him take me to the pictures tonight.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
What the heck?
Wrong button.
Dance right now.
Mary says he'll sing. I guarantee he won't.
Corners of 7th and Alameda.
You're behind the wheel. You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
No.
You can drive.
Yes. That's what I wanted to hear.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
No, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
This is not going to be a great partnership. If that interchange is any sort of indication.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Yeah, no. You're an asshole.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Holy shit. Holy
Victim
shit.
looks to have lost a lot of blood. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Actually, I have a friend whose last name is Stenzel. That's interesting. Adrian Black.
Happier times, I guess.
Well, no. We used to have
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
It's interesting if that's actually how licenses were set up.
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Tire iron? Really?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
That's pig blood, isn't it?
Optimistic, Cole.
Wrong button. No, wrong. No. No. Okay. So that's Yeah, that's,
The brand name might give us something to go on.
that would explain the amount of blood. But,
This scene is a mess. Could have been a dozen different crimes committed down here with all the bows.
Sir,
hopping
I'm
freights.
Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
well, okay.
Can you drive to this one?
So, where you want to go?
Oh, shit.
You can drive.
Of course, if I get into a vehicle chase, I'm betting anything they're gonna make me drive. I don't want to drive.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
You're an asshole, dude.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some
Car.
bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
Wallet.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the
He
living
faked his
room.
own death.
Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
I don't know how I feel about her,
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
but you know.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. No good to me.
Okay.
Don't think this is anything.
Candelabra. Gotta love those. The hell is that?
Don't think this is going to help us.
Just a vase of some variety. That's another.
I don't think so.
No.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Yeah.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Wait, what?
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
should go back and check the wife's picture in case I missed something.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Didn't figure, but again, it's one of those that if I don't check, I'm gonna be upset. Let's see. Guaranteed for 10 years, huh? Amazing. Glass-lined gas water heater proudly carries on unsurpassed 10-year guarantee, a guarantee made possible and proven by advantages of glass lining. Designated, designed to give more hot water 24 hours a day. 8250. Oh my god. Huh. 82 fucking 50 for fucking gas water heater.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Almost. Need to find a phone.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Huh.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
That's great and all, but
Incidental. This isn't what we're looking for.
That's what an old washing machine used to look like. Oh my god. Not trying to be an ass. Birds of paradise flowers. Right. Can't go in there. Alright.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
No, that won't work. That looks wrong.
There's a piece missing. And that's where that goes.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Alright, so guess now it's time to talk to the wife. After I find my partner, wherever he's wandering.
I'm all right now, detectives.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Yeah.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Could have done that better. Wrong button. Though now I've got to wonder, I know which one, I know one of the ones that are
You drive.
screwed up.
I need to go over the case notes.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Yeah, no, thanks.
Does the chicken come with fried
Looking for someone?
tomatoes? God damn it all, I have to hold the mayo.
You know Frank
Would you recommend
Morgan?
the special, miss?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
He drove me up to Mall.
Cole Phelps, LAPD.
It's
I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know.
I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
I don't want to do the driving.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Yes, I'm running through lights. I don't care. Shit!
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
This is why I shouldn't be driving. Not to mention I'm medicated, so. Too wide, too wide. Looked at the wrong way. Fuck. Fuck. Yep. Fuck.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Except he doesn't have Adrian stashed anywhere. Adrian's alive. He faked his own death and is in Seattle with his mistress.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Shit.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Wrong fucking button. Wrong button. Oh, holy shit. Ugh. Okay. I can do this.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
What the hell, man? It's like I was trying to get caught or some shit.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Nice try. Hey, Shadow. Welcome.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
How you doing? How was your stream earlier? I mentioned how much I hate driving in video games.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Shit! Shit!
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Ah, that's it. We're spotted. Back off.
Fuck! Beat the game. Need to start a new one on Saturday. I'm on the phone, so I'm way behind. Can't stay long. Oh, I understand that. It's Hub's birthday, yeah? What you guys doing? I appreciate you stopping in.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
I'd rather have the AI do the fucking driving every fucking time. Every time.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. Why are you putting this...
Woo! Oh. Oh, free drink isn't, a bad thing. Although, if you had plans for
You want
dinner,
my
that kinda
opinion?
sucks.
We tell Morgan. I say he's
But
lying,
hot
and whatever
tubs.
hole he's
Hot
got
tubs are
Adrian
awesome.
stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
God, I want to float in hot tubs for like hours. Yeah, let's try this again. See if I can, I hate driving in these games. Watch Dogs was terrible when I tried to play it. Absolutely terrible.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Didn't mean to hit people, it just kind of happened. Shit.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
Ha! 2 new games, Strangers in Paradise, titled Goose Game. Okay. Never heard of either.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was nonstop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Apartment
Apartment
number
2.
2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit, see if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black?
LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Why do I have to go to the car? Oops, where is the car? Yeah, fuck. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. At least I got through the first driving part. Fuck.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black?
LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Wait.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest
I did
for
see that
conspiracy and
you did
fraud.
beat,
We'll see what the DA has to
RE5.
say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Never. What did you think about it?
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Didn't like it as an RE game, but as a co-op, yeah. I can understand that.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
No, it doesn't. In my opinion, 6 does
Better go
it
earn our
better
pathetic
with the
wages.
suspense. But I only played one of the
Brimsky,
storylines.
O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle.
I only played through one of the
Catch all the good ones,
storylines,
huh,
so
Phelps?
I can't honestly say.
Sounds
about
like
the
there's
rest
more
of them.
to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
You know the way. You can drive.
Thank God. Yeah, I as awful as everybody thinks.
You hear
6
about
is,
Adrian?
and
Brought him to
one
Seattle, threw him
storyline
out.
that I played through
Wife says she's gonna take him
was
back.
kind of weak.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
But I did appreciate that it had much more of a suspense feel than 5 did. So, I mean, but then again, I liked RE0, possibly only because it was my first intro into the Resident Evil world, but I still like it, even as corny as it is. And the one storyline I
Phelps,
played
traffic.
through on 6,
I'm
I
Officer Houlihan.
enjoyed all right, but I
Cars
could see
down the
why
alleyway,
it was
detectives.
had so many issues with people.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Have a good night, hon. Enjoy your evening. I am. It's definitely not something I should have played with as medicated as I am, but you know. Oh, the choices I make. So, bye, sweetie. Consulate.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Look at that registration fee of $15 for a consulate vehicle.
They must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Probably not. Wrench. Oops. Come on.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Baseball.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
No, that's obvious, but
Doesn't look like anything.
okay. It's a baseball diamond, so.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
Empty.
Interesting.
Not sure this means much.
Baseball diamond. Why would you park it in the middle of a baseball diamond?
Don't think this is any use to us.
But it's funny, isn't it? That the kids left their bat and their ball. So I don't think there's anything else. Guess it's time to talk to the fucker over here.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Alrighty then.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanic's workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
Alright. still looking for something here in the backyard. But what? That. Missing license plates. Okay.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Did you see them take anything else?
Nope, I don't think so.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. We can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Well, well, well.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
So let's go call. Wrong button. Alright, and I think that's gonna be it for me today. I should be back on Sunday. with
Phelps,
some
badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Right, so.
You're behind the wheel. Can you drive to this one?
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
That's an interesting view on that. Alright, well, I'm out. Thank you for stopping by and watching me play video games. badly, especially when I'm medicated. So I will see y'all on Sunday. Peace out.